Dude, fuck Carter. I don't understand why, like, whatever, dude. That doesn't even help me.
Listen, conditions are going to be wet and windy this weekend because of the hurricane coming in. And even if it doesn't hit directly, we're getting those outer bands. Probably not going to put the ball in the air as much. So, you got to make the most of your chances.
Oh, shush. Boost O-line and D-line. Boost team awareness.
Back now on EA Sports, and this being Florida, the weather here this time of year unpredictable to say the least. These two teams returning from what was almost an hour-long delay in this third quarter, and we'll resume with an important play coming up, a 3rd and short in a 14-6 ball game. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Hit as he
I shouldn't have waited.
Incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They've battled, they've scrapped, but without those guys, hard to win games.
I didn't choose that one, but okay.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Completes it to Samuel. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a first.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Charlie Warner, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So this offense, they kept their wits about them even through that delay and able to come back out of the locker room and score on their first drive since the restart.
And Brandon, I think the break might have benefited them the most because they had an extra chance to assess what had been going wrong. They were able to put together a plan for this drive, came out and executed well.
We can't have that.
So pass interference, the call there, always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the 1st, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete, and he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers last week, dropping that game to the Indianapolis Colts. But the good news for them, they've got the lead right now and the football. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Robinson.
Oh, I missed.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Niners set to take over on offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And all the way down to the 29.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Quite a comeback here. Remember, when that weather delay hit, they were sitting on just 6 points, but all that electricity seemed to wake them up somehow. As they've come back, they've gotten that offense in gear.
And I think you and I need to tap into that energy source, right? That would help us up here as well. They've certainly been a different team since the break.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Keep the feet in. Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A good pickup there, 22. On first down, it's Robinson, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That one goes for 24 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson.
Every time. Every fucking time.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
No! Oh.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's going to go up top again.
Oh my God, he did not. He fucking did.
LaVisca Chenault, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So now the Niners down 21-18, a minute 13 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
No, 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 no! I didn't mean to do that!
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked by...
Dude, fuck this. No, fuck that.
Back now on EA Sports, and this being Florida, the weather here this time of year, unpredictable to say the least. These two teams returning from what was almost an hour-long delay in this third quarter, and we'll resume with an important play coming up, a 3rd and short in a 14-6 ball game. They'll drop the throw. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Back to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So this offense, they kept their wits about them even through that delay and able to come back out of the locker room and score on their first drive since the restart.
And Brandon, I think the break might have benefited them the most because they had an extra chance to assess what had been going wrong. They were able to put together a plan for this drive, came out and executed well.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Looking
No.
He's
Inside
the 35. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. When you think about this strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just
what the hell?
snap one to the sideline.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Lawrence.
That's right. That's right.
Javon Kinlaw gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Shit.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression
He was hoofing it
called
too.
Getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly
At the 32-yard line, okay.
miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rookie Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguar offense ready to take over. On first down, Lawrence. Now he'll let it go deep.
No! Oh my God, that was scary.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lawrence. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Looking downfield for Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases
Gotta punch it now.
And that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And this will be taken at the 13.
What the fuck is a pooch punt? What?
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, if you're just joining us and wondering why this game is still going on, we were delayed 55 minutes in the 3rd quarter due to lightning in the area. The teams went back to the locker rooms. Fans were asked to seek shelter in the concourse. But we're back going again and still on the air. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'm not punting it. I probably should have punted it.
He'll look to throw. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Once again, it's Mostert. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Back to throw here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And some space here.
Yo, Kittle boy!
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Quite a comeback here. Remember, when that weather delay hit, they were sitting on just 6 points, but all that electricity seemed to wake them up somehow. As they've come back, they've gotten that offense in gear.
And I think you and I need to tap into that energy source, right? That would help us up here as well. They've certainly been a different team since the break.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down by 11, a little under 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one too low. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. And Shark hauls it in.
Holding.
Takes this just
Offense.
a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A final shot now for Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco.
I do not come in second. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. When I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for more.
So with a sport like the NFL, there's a chance you might face off against more than just your opponent during a matchup.
Mate, I can't believe it's late November already. It seems like it was just yesterday that we met up for the first time. How are you holding up? I'm sure the season has worn you down to some degree, but remember, the greatest...
Ugh. Oh, what? New to me. What you doing, baby? What are you watching? That's what I thought it was. It sounded like that. That shit's addicting.
It's a rematch from the 2019 playoffs, where we saw the San Francisco defense dominate Minnesota. Can the Vikings offense strike gold against the 49ers D? Find out next.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Cousins now to throw on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
What?
Fights through and now a crease. And he's going to be taken down here
Holding
with a penalty
offense.
flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Cousins. Again, it's Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. A good pickup there, a 22. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. Touchdown 49ers. Charlie Werner, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we did turn it all loose.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Cook with a first down and much more. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards. And that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Cousins gives way to Cook. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the third down. Third down, Cousins. He wants it all for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone.
I was on him the whole time, too.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's James. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Come on, baby. Let's go. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done.
Oh.
They've got to try something because right now they're just cutting him to shreds.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Holding.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Back to throw again. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. In the NFL in 2020, only Derrick Henry had more yards after contact than Dalvin Cook, and runs like we just saw. That's why. A little juke.
What?
And he'll get this up to about the 40. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
What? Ah, fuck me.
Second and 1. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. He's got Ayuk once again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He looks for Ayuk again. This time he's got it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
No! Oh my God.
Intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He uncorks it for Snead. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Right there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9.
No!
Gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 of the 19. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later? And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this. That's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive. A little twist here in the third quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation. So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them. And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle. It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call. Cook following the penalty. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
Shit.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive. A good run there by Cook on 1st down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This drive has turned into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt. Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there.
No fucking way.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
And it's holding too. And they fucking picked it.
Here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. So they elect to decline it. And why not? Just go ahead and play stand, and they'll take that. It'll be a pickup of only a yard.
I don't believe this shit. I don't believe this shit.
He's got Smith here. And he's brought down. A nice
this is fucking stupid.
14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown. Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Charlie Werner, the tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to the tight end, Werner.
It's catch and run, not catch, pause, run.
Left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And it's 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
You're trash.
Plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
And was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm was just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, shit.
Again. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Here's Cousins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. That's complete. It's Cook. call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Cousins to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession, set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Oh, shit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 88 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Cousins throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackled that time by Jarquiski Tart. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. 2nd and 15. Throwing is Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Cousins now from the 50.
Shit.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bullshit. If I lose by a fucking field goal, I swear to God.
This afternoon.
No way, I'm gonna lose by a fucking touchdown!
He is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Get the fuck out of here.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing.
Oh, great. I'm not in.
Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, San Francisco looks for their first sweep of Seattle since 2011. Can the Seahawks avoid the broom? We'll find out next on EA Sports.
Well, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best. Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his first pass is incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
It's a gain of 34. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. He's going to look deep down the
You
field.
fucking serious? Oh my god, dude.
6-yard line.
You're right there.
He goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Carson again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now James returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 7 catches, 68 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll look to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He'll look to throw. But able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Son of a bitch.
It's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. George Kittle His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken from about the 12. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll run on first down.
What the fuck?
Carson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. And this will go to Carson out wide. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now it's Carson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 33. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. He'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Back to throw again. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, will give them the season sweep. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Charlie Warner, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is Jakeem Grant. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And it's not when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's Ward, complete right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, what the fuck?
Incomplete. He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Dude.
And that'll be incomplete.
Dude.
Charlie Warner, the tight
Stop.
end, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
No, I meant to fucking stop it.
That's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
On first down, Carson looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw now on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll look to throw again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is dropped.
How?
Oh,
you were fucking open.
Big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't
oh my fucking God.
And they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They go back to Carson here on 2nd.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh, my God.
Stand on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it. Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
No way.
DK Metcalf.
How? How is that a touchdown? That's not a touchdown. Challenge the fucking play.
5th touchdown now on the year.
Wow.
And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers.
Trash.
And
Fucking trash.
A 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the Seahawks
This game is trash.
for the touchdown.
It's supposed to be more realistic.
Here's James. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be brought down with the first down.
Now
and a late
what?
flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Charlie Werner, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got a man, that's Ward. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Javon Kinlaw able to record his 5th sack of the season. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
No fucking way! Oh my god, dude.
Touchdown, Seattle.
You didn't even fight him for it.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now James returning. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. And this is how the game has trended for him numbers-wise. He's really picked it up. And I got to be honest, I don't know schematically. This is where I need you. What does the defense need to do to get back to that start that they had on him?
You've got to harass him early in his route. Right off the line of scrimmage, someone needs to be there. So it's not what we call a free release, where he just gets into the route so easily. Because once he builds up momentum and speed, forget it, you're done. Knock him off of that, chip away at his timing, and then make sure you have a second person there in the vicinity as well. Too big and too strong usually for one person to handle.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he put
No! Oh my God!
He picked it up.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Fuck this fucking game.
Stopped at the 35-yard line.
I got fucking caught up by my own fucking guy.
From ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
You're
So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured.
Shut up.
All right, so here's something.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 11 catches, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
And when it comes to individual numbers, he's leading the pack, and all he wants to do now is finish strong and secure a league title.
Oh, he fakes a spike. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So a glance here at the key inactives. There's other reasons, but this list, one of the reasons they've been struggling some this year.
And one that they won't make excuses with, but everyone knows that this is the key reason. Without these players, it's made it very difficult for them this season. They've battled, they've scrapped, but without those guys, hard to win games.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They'll look to throw again.
Hold the ball.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's the way to get a goal, boy.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Touchdown 49ers. Charlie Warner. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will do it for this. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You didn't throw it?
DJ Reader.
That's cool.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team,
in trouble, and he's taken down. DJ Reader in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now a throw here, hauled in. And now they're in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They do get 9.
That's fucking gay. Get out of here.
Hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Connects with Kittle underneath. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Back now in Cincinnati. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. And this is caught off a deflection. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Back to throw again. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, baby!
George Kittle, touchdown number 15. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little pass.
And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco. And you look back over.
So the NFC.
Hey, we'll get this thing turned around if we can find that success from both of you. Comes down to consistency, though.
You're right, Coach. To be honest, you're right, Coach. To be honest, it feels like our offense is ready to break out in an even bigger way.
Oof. 9, 10, they're hard. How are they 9 and 10 with 6?
Coming up, we'll see Kyle Shanahan facing his old team. San Francisco leads this series 47.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
D Ford in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
He ran out of bounds.
That's a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers up.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they have taken the lead. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. 9
yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big play and another 49er first down. That's to the veteran tight end Carter Landry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Touchdown! George Kittle with his 16th. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Geno Atkins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Still 15 yards to go, second down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. That's complete to the tight end Werner. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he's out right at the 25. first down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Werner. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Back to throw again. He's got his veteran tight end Landry. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And that last throw is going to put him over the top. Boy, did you think we'd ever see this? He's over 5,000 yards passing now in this, his rookie season in the NFL. Incredible.
Well, we have seen a trend of college quarterbacks who threw the ball well on Saturdays come right into the league and play well in the NFL. But this type of a number, I'm not sure we could have imagined it. We're watching something really special here.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And some room to roam now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll set up to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Charlie Warner. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now back to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So much for the run on third and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Back now here in Santa Clara. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. They'll look to throw now on first down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 7 yards to pick up there. working with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll become one of the big surprises of the weekend. Back to throw now on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another first down. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Calling a very strong gain of 24. They'll look to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're going to score again. totals. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. They'll drop the throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man, Samuel. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing.
All right.
Yo, I don't know how Jerry Rice did this for like 20 years. I ain't even 10 years deep yet, and these short weeks killing me. Yo, I don't know how Jerry Rice did this for like 20 years. I ain't even 10 years deep yet.
Man, it's good to actually hang out with you guys again. I feel like it's been forever since we've been able to just chill, you know?
No one cares. No one cares. I'll stop it there.